When I'm working in the world of addiction recovery, if it's addictions from thoughts, if it's addictions from behaviors, like an addiction to thought is an addiction that I'm not enough and I'm never going to be enough, the life is not fair. Addiction to thought can be addiction to a victimhood, a victim behavior where that life isn't fair and men always take advantage of me, women take advantage of me, I was raised in an alcoholic family, I'll never know how to love. That's an addiction to thought. Or when I work with people who have an addiction to a behavior, masturbation, sex, it might be a behavior of overeating, it might be a behavior of gambling, if I work with people in regards to addictions to behaviors, or if I work with people in addictions to substances, and that could be alcohol or nicotine or drugs, whatever it might be. There's so many different forms of addiction, is that we get to this definition of what is sobriety. Like, people think that sobriety is recovery, and I'm going to do two totally different videos so we can get really clear of what this is. Hi, I'm David Essel. For the last 20-something years, I've helped people recover holistically, and we have tons of videos right here on YouTube with holistic addiction recovery, so go and check them out so you can see exactly what we're talking about with all these different options in addiction recovery, holistic addiction recovery, and it rocks. But what is sobriety? Sobriety is a simple definition. Sobriety is the cessation of the thought that is addictive, the behavior that is addictive, or the substance that is addictive. That's it. Sobriety simply means non-use. Sobriety simply means that when we're bored or we're excited or we're angry or upset, we don't use our addictive thought, substance, or behavior. Okay, that's all it is. Now, it's a great thing. Being sober is awesome. But being sober, it does not mean one is in recovery. Being sober does not mean one is healthy. Being sober does not mean one is happy. Being sober is not enough. It's a great start, but it's not enough. So for the alcoholic, it's the cessation of the use of alcohol. For the smoker, it's the cessation of the use of nicotine or of tobacco or anything that has nicotine, cigarettes, nicotine in it, right? It's the cessation or the quitting. Cessation simply means quitting. Non-use, the non-use of masturbation. It's the non-use of porn. It's the non-use of multiple sexual partners for those who have an addiction to sexual behavior. Okay, so I just want to do this really short video today so you understand what sobriety is. Sobriety just means stopping the behavior, the thought, or the substance that is addictive in nature. That's it, period. Now, many people can be sober for 6 months, a year, 25. God, I had a guy come in 17 years sober who was an absolute mess. He hadn't drank in 17 years, and he was one of the angriest and one of the most unhappiest people I've ever met in my life. And I've met a ton of people like that. That they stopped the activity, the thought, or the substance that got them into trouble, that is the addiction itself, but they've never done the core inner holistic work necessary to go into recovery. So we want to just make sure, this is an educational segment I'm doing right here, is that sobriety is not recovery. In the future, I'll do a whole totally different segment on recovery so we can get a clear view on that, okay? If you're stuck with a thought that is repetitive and addictive, a behavior, shopping, spending, it might be online shopping or spending, it might be masturbation, it might be sexual encounters, it might be anything whatsoever that's a behavior that's getting gambling, that's getting you in trouble. If there's substances, nicotine, food, alcohol, prescription drugs, street drugs, and you want to get sober, contact me at talkdavid.com. Okay, we can help you get sober. We've been doing it for 20 years. And there's even more than that we'll talk about in the future. Okay, share this with people that aren't quite sure the difference. Sobriety is awesome, but ladies and gentlemen, it has nothing to do with happiness. That's a whole nother level in life. And don't forget to sign up at YouTube right here so you can get all of our videos sent to you the minute that they are done. Okay, I'm David Essel. Have an awesome day.